Hey, what's up, Pop Hearts TV? I'm Heather here with Dasha. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Of course. I'm so excited to dive right in because you have a new single coming out. So
Rumors are true. Yep.
we will get right into that. But I want to give viewers a quick background because you've been in the music, the arts and dancing and acting since you were a young kid, like 12 years old. So give our viewers just a quick little backstory on how you kind of got into the arts.
Yeah, I mean, it started with like early on dance shows. I think I did my first one when I was like 3 years old or something. And then I started doing like community theater and like musical theater production with like my elementary school. And I just realized I have really had a knack for entertaining people and really enjoyed it. So I started playing guitar and piano at a young age. And then I started turning like poetry assignments from school into songs. And I've just always like made things a little bit more dramatic than they had to be. And so these poetry assignments were like not your average 9-year-old, my dog gets nice type of thing. It was like, this is a 9-year-old writing this. And it was just a show, everything. And so I've kind of just turned that into my music and found the knack for pop writing. And I'm super happy with what I'm doing.
I love it. And your brother's a producer, correct?
Yeah, Bardo, he's fantastic. He's in the band Beauty School Dropout. He produces, he has a few cuts on Trevor Daniel's last album.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
Were your parents then, kind of encouraging of the two of you to kind of get into music and arts?
Yeah, so our parents are just the best in the world. My dad is very like left of center, as goes for dads. He's just very encouraging of like anything we wanted to do. My mom is the same exact way. She was a radio DJ in college, and now she like does like volunteer radio DJing now.
Amazing.
Great ear for music. So yeah, we just have this like great built-in support system. So I'm definitely very grateful for that.
Mm-hmm. And you grew up in San Luis Obispo, which is not too far from LA. So were you guys always making trips back and forth growing up?
Yeah, somewhat. It was never like, oh, let's go down to LA and try to make contacts type of thing. It was more like, I didn't even realize that LA was such a big deal in the music industry until later on. But definitely being born and raised in California, you kind of just had like the whole vibe of LA but not like the pretentious side of it, because I absolutely hate that. But more of like, what's coming when you're down there and you're not all like taken aback by everything.
Yeah, absolutely. So I want to get into your new single, which is coming out on October 6th. It's called None of My Business. It's such a great song. For people who don't know, your vibe is kind of like the upbeat, vibrant, honest type. But also it kind of has some heartbreak to it as well, which kind of puts a little bit of a twist on it. When you're writing your songs, do you ever pull from your own heartbreak?
Oh, only. 100%. Yeah. Well, the song, it's funny. The storyline that's in the song is 100% made up. Like, that's totally fabricated. It was just a funny thing that my friend Chelsea and I, who were writing it together, we just kind of made up with it. But the emotion behind the song is like something so real and what I was kind of going through at the time. Just like the guy that you want doesn't want you back. And then there's like this other girl involved. Everyone's been there. And it's just relatable, and it hurt, not gonna lie. So we wrote the song.
Yeah. Is it hard to kind of write from your own experiences then?
No, it's so easy. And I really don't have a filter either. I'll tell anybody anything. So there it is.
That makes it so much easier to be able to songwrite then.
Exactly.
With this album, or with your last song too, Don't Mean a Thing, excuse me. Did you write that song as well?
I did, yeah. I wrote that back in high school, actually, which is the weirdest part. Yeah, that was like a demo my brother and I did together. And then I signed a deal with Sony Germany, and I just kind of gave them all my demos I had. And this is the one they liked the best. So like, okay. It's like the most marketable in like, the pop scene in Europe. And it did really well. And Bardo produced it too. So it was a little sibling duo type of thing. Yeah,
that is so awesome.
Yeah.
And speaking of Sony, I heard you just signed with a new record label. Talk about this, because this is kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm so stoked. So grateful. Basically, I signed with Quadio Records, and they're like my management, and they just partnered with Sony Disruptor. So they're my distribution, and they're like the team behind everything now. And I honestly couldn't imagine this being any better than it is right now. Seriously, so grateful.
Amazing. And I hear they give specifically college artists an opportunity to showcase their music as well, correct?
That's what Quadio does, yes.
Yes. That's amazing. And
so
I mean, that definitely gives a platform for these emerging artists to be able to, you know, give their music out to everybody too. So that's
exactly. And it's a great like community fabricator, you know, so you like can connect with people all across the country who are doing the same genre as you, or who need a photographer or a producer or whatever. It's genius. I don't know why someone hasn't done this before. So
exactly. Now you mentioned that you co-wrote None of My Business with your friend Chelsea. You have your brother who's produced your music. Is this something that you like to keep like in your inner circle then?
Honestly, someone a few years ago, might have been my brother, just saying like, take your homies with you. And I stand by that. Why would you not want to create a music empire with all the people that you love?
Yeah.
You know, I like anyone that's on my team, I'm going to be like genuine friends with. I'm not just going to have some random person doing, oh, they're just on the PR team, whatever. I don't really know them. Like, no, I'm going to be friends with them. I'm going to know what's up in their life. And it's just going to make everything so much better, more personal and more authentic. And that's definitely like one of my main principles in my artistry is being super authentic.
They probably know you the best as well. So they're able to pull out things from you that you may not be able to kind of give too.
Totally. Yeah.
You're like writing a song. They're like, no, remember that one time?
You're like, oh yeah. Exactly. It's fun though. It's great.
I was laughing. I saw one of your Instagram posts and you wrote, someone break my heart so I can write a song. I was like, okay, I see this.
Am I wrong? No. Some of my songwriter friends like swiped out. They're like, wow, I've never related to something so much as this.
You're like, I gotta get on Bumble so I can just find someone to break my heart now.
I need a distraction. Come on, guys.
Right. You're like,
it's been too long. Let's go.
Looking for a guy to break my heart so I can write a song about you.
That was literally my Bumble bio for a while. I got super bored over quarantine and I made a Bumble account. And that was literally my bio. I think it was like looking for a tall, well-dressed, funny guy to break my heart so I can write a hit song about it.
And did anyone respond?
Oh, totally. But it was like, oh, I'll break your heart. Or I don't want to break your heart. It's like, no, I'm good.
No, bye.
Serious inquiries only.
You're like, next, bye. What's next for you after releasing this single on October 6th?
Yeah, after this, we have a few more lined up. It's like a 6-song EP at the moment, but we're kind of playing it by ear because I've been writing so much lately and with so many different really great people that if I'm writing a song that's going to fit on the EP, we're just going to slide it in. So right now it's 6 songs and we're in the process of like finalizing on mastering, finishing up the production and whatnot. So in the next few months, that whole thing will be out early 2021. Till then, we have a few more singles coming out that I am so excited about it. One is called Drink About It, and I did this one with Inverness, Pink Slip, and Bardo. And it's like, it's one of the coolest songs I've ever done. It's sick.
So you'll release that then before 2021. So here in the next couple months then?
The next couple months, it might be early 2021 for that one. We're still working out the details. But in the next 6 months, everything will be out.
So excited for that.
Yeah.
Is there then the Heartbreak theme that's going to kind of go with the whole EP then?
Yeah, it's like kind of different angles of the relationship. For me, at least for this album, in your early 20s, I'm 20 years old. And so that's just kind of the time that you're spending being very selfish, as you should be. And just experiencing a lot of things that later on you won't get to experience since you're making smarter decisions, you know, as one does when they're older. So I'm just kind of embracing the young 20 thing and pulling from a lot of really genuine places in my life and different places I've been in a mindset with like other people. If that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's just all over the board, but it kind of, the tone and like the messages of all the songs like really fit in. And I'm like so proud of how like consistent this EP is. It's really cool.
That's so cool that you are able to like have that vision for it and then put all the pieces together and see it come to life. That's a really
it's a puzzle. It's so great. Yeah.
It's really cool. So thank you so much for sitting down and chatting with us. We're so excited for this song to come out on the 6th. And
thank you so much. I so appreciate it. It's been so fun.
Absolutely. Well, everyone make sure to go and stream and download None of My Business out October 6th, and you can always go download and stream Don't Mean a Thing Now. So thank you so much. Where can everybody find you on social media?
Yeah, follow me at Dasha Music, Dasha Music. Posting everything on there. And then, of course, I got Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, you know, all the things. Find me on there. It's fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.